Susan Constantine has some ideas because she's a jury consultant. She's also a trial strategy expert and a human behavior expert. She's consulted on some of the biggest cases of our time. It's my favorite expression of the day, resting Baldwin face. Help him or hurt him, Susan?
It hurts him because what we need for him to do is to show empathy and compassion. I also want, if you were my client, I'd say, listen, pay attention when the prosecutor had the opening statement. Pay attention. Don't, find some things that are on your desk to kind of play around with to be able to distract yourself, because you're giving the jury a nonverbal cold shoulder. Then you see when he's talking to the defense attorney's opening statement, then he leans back and he listens, right? Crosses his arm, creates a barrier. The dark glasses is a barrier. I always tell my clients not to wear distracting clothes, distracting eyeglasses, or any sort of distracting prints. You want to be more invisible in that courtroom and show empathy and compassion. So this is not a good move for him. I don't know who decided to do it, but it really looks more like a caricature to me.
Well, he's got a really, really expensive lawyer, right? Like we read that the lawyer, one of them, charges like $2,025 an hour. By the way, I love the fact that there's $25 additional on the $2,000 an hour. But I wonder if that very expensive lawyer gave him some advice on how to dress. And I keep thinking we're in Santa Fe, the land of like blue jewelry and cowboy sort of outfits. So I'm just I'm flummoxed about the Don Draper look. Is there something I'm missing? Is this going to be something that matches his personality more so they think he's more authentic?
Well, I think most people will know who he is, and they've never really seen him like this before. That's not really the role or the look that he generally has. So it's off his baseline. It's different, right? It's not his normal thing. So, it's kind of interesting. We don't really know what jurors might be thinking. I am just sharing with you what I would do professionally. And to your point was who dressed him. I don't know whether his attorney did, but it may have been his wife. But I think he's probably got some good taste himself and some nice clothes in his closet. But on the other hand, he's wearing that little bit of pop of color, a little burgundy, looks good on him, no doubt. But at this time, you want to kind of downplay that I am an actor and a celebrity. You want to be more normalized so you can connect with those jurors because they're just everyday people. So you don't want to create this distance.
Every day.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah. They're everyday New Mexico folk, right? Yeah. Not New York or LA folk. All right, Susan Constantine, I'm going to have you back because I sense that this is going to be super fascinating as we get closer and closer to when the time they have to decide is. Thank you for this. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.